What's up, friends? I'm back. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Insert whatever greeting fits your time of the world, wherever you are. I'm Traci L. Turner. This is my art vlog. And I just want to get you caught up on a few things. So if you've been following, I did a random video, I don't know, a few weeks ago, kind of explaining my situation at the time and why it had been so long since I had done a video. So to get you caught up, I have been out of my house for the last, I don't know, maybe month and a half at least. And because there were repairs going on at my place, so they were such that I had to be out of the house. I didn't know it was going to take that long though. They initially told me only 2 weeks, ended up being almost 2 months. So you can imagine my ire as the weeks kind of dragged on, and I was basically just kind of floating around Reno, Sparks, for a few weeks while they were getting that together and finding adequate housing for me in the meantime. So for weeks, it was a mix of couch surfing and staying at basic hotels for a big chunk of the summer, probably the majority of my summer. But I am back, as you can tell. Finally, it feels good. I've been home officially for maybe about 2 weeks, maybe a little less than that, maybe about a week and a half. But for about a week or so far, though, I haven't been alone until this week. So just a few days. I had a house guest last week, which was pretty great, but it feels even better though to finally just sit and enjoy my space again. If you can tell, there's a bunch of shit in the background because there's a bunch of shit in the background because they moved a bunch of stuff while they were fixing what they needed to fix downstairs. So I am still getting the studio together, but I wanted to at least just come check in, say hello, show you what I did get to do in the time that I was away. I didn't get to do too much because I was kicking it in hotels and just living out of a suitcase for weeks. I was just tired of dragging along even just that stuff. I didn't want to overwhelm myself even more by trying to transport my most precious cargo, which is my artwork and my art supplies. So I wasn't able to do as much as I would have liked to get done this summer. But now that I'm back home, it's kind of gonna be a mad dash to try to make up for some of that lost time. I will keep you posted on that. I'll probably be doing a few more live streams. I'm laughing because I'm still quite new to that form of sharing, so I don't know. I'm not sure how successful it is or even if I like it yet, but I'm gonna try it because I don't hate it. And once it's done, then they're up and you can see them whenever you want. So stay tuned for that. What I will say is that I have been painting. It feels good to paint. This year, probably since last summer, so about a whole year. Since I returned from my artist residency at the Torpedo Factory last summer, things have been such a roller coaster in my art life, just emotionally, and I think it's starting to level out. I'm slowly kind of trickling in over the last, I don't know, 3 months or so, just here and there being creative, here and there painting something, here and there jotting down an idea or practicing. And so in that, I have been working on some fruit paintings. I'm not sure if they'll be an official series. Right now, I think they're more like practice to me, and just a way to just keep my hand moving, to do a subject that I don't have to really think about as much. So yeah, still lives are pretty good for that. So if you remember from my live streaming series, the first part anyway, here is the cherry painting actually finished. I worked on these, I don't know, I think they're about 3 live videos up. You can check that playlist up. It's called something about Bob Ross. I don't remember now. It's a really long title and I was being funny and it just stuck. So check that out on my channel, that playlist of live streams. But this is the one I worked on. Cherries are my favorite fruit. They remind me of summer. It is still officially summer, so it's appropriate still to share these, I guess. I don't know. Fuck it. Here they are. I feel pretty good about it, I have to say. It's good that I feel good about it. It's good to note that that's my reaction to this. So if you are a fan and following me regularly, hopefully that will be exciting to you, because that means more shit is on the way. And probably my favorite one so far is this avocado piece. Sorry, I will post these properly, and maybe at the end I'll just share actual photos of these and not just like putting it up to the camera in a weird way. But yeah, these avocados, or this one avocado, I really enjoy. It reminds me, I don't know, this could be me tooting my own horn, but it gives me kind of a little bit of like a Van Gogh feel. I'm really feeling good about that, but that's just me. Maybe it reminds you of nothing, but this is one of my favorite things that I've painted recently. And it's funny to me because I started doing these little fruit still lives with the intent of doing monochromatic paintings, trying to challenge myself to paint in monochromatic schemes, because it just, I don't know, it seemed like a pretty good exercise for me, because as you can tell, I love to go ham on color. And I was thinking, all right, this could be a good practice to just to challenge myself, to restrain myself. And as you can see with both of these pieces, that did not happen at all. So nuts to that. I'm just kind of scrapping that objective to just paint still lives and try to complete a little series of fruits. Is avocado a fruit? I keep asking this on Instagram and no one is answering me. I don't want to Google it. I'd rather just have the human interaction. Can somebody tell me if avocados are actually a fruit? What makes it a fruit? Is it the pit? I mean, I don't know, but I enjoy making guacamole at home. That is part of my self-care routine when I'm feeling down or, I don't know, anxious or whatever, just kind of in a mood. I will come home from work, sit in the kitchen, and make guacamole for myself, and then just stand in the kitchen watching YouTube videos on my phone. Or if I'm really in a good place, I'll just turn on Netflix and watch it on the actual TV. So while standing in the kitchen, I can see it in the living room. So yeah, that is what I have for you guys for now. Thank you for tuning in. It's good to be back here and talking to y'all again. I can't wait to share more things. I can't wait to try to live stream some painting and I hope it's a good time. What I'll try to do is maybe do some sort of announcement on Instagram to let you know when the live streaming is going to happen. So if you feel like dropping in, saying what's up, and following along, please feel free. My Instagram is at Traci L. Turner, so be sure you are following, and so you don't miss that. And you can also see the actual good pictures of these new fruit paintings and fruit paintings to come. In other news, I was also recently a guest on a podcast called Up in the Mix. It's hosted by Reno Creative Sean, Cesar, and Kevin. They are super chill, really, really smart and funny, and I had such a great time hanging out with them. They you can find their podcast on iTunes, and you can find the link to that episode in the description box below. I'll be sure to put it there. Or you can also find that and all the other things that I've done or that you have missed so far on my website, which is tracielturner.com. But yeah, the Up in a Mix episode that I was featured on was such a good time. We talked a bit about just me being an artist here in Reno, and we also went into our drunk alter egos a bit. So if you want to know about that as well, feel free to go check out that episode. Again, the link will be in the description box below, or you can find them on iTunes or wherever else you stream your podcast. It's called Up in the Mix. Check it out. They are super cool Reno dudes, and I don't want you to miss it. So go find it. What are you waiting for? So that is about it, my dear friends. How's your summer been? Hopefully you've been a little more active than I've been able to be, especially if you're creative. Take this time to not only do your craft, but enjoy the outside and soak in all the inspiration that you can, especially as we start to transition into the cooler months. If you're like me, you don't like to be outside when it's too damn cold, so take this time to get out and enjoy, and bring it back to the studio or wherever you make your work. Okay, I guess that's it. I will see you next time. Have a great week, and say what's up to me in the comments. I missed y'all. Okay, bye.